Hello and welcome back. This is Rob Thomas, your everything Microsoft Cloud architect. And today we're going to jump into building an HR and IT employee onboarding Copilot agent. Now, without further ado, let's give a shout out to our sponsor. And that is going to be the enterprise software solution, these software dudes, for any of your Microsoft SQL Server, Microsoft Windows Server, SharePoint, Azure, Copilot, Power BI, Microsoft 365, Microsoft Dynamics 365 and all their products, Microsoft iTunes needs. I highly recommend you reach out to these professionals. Their existing customers include BP, Yellow Cab, Jiffy Lube, to name a few. I'm a customer, I'm a partner, and I highly recommend them. When you visit their website, click the schedule button to the top right corner and schedule a meeting with them so they can answer any of your deep Microsoft questions. All right, let's jump into this. I'm going to pull up the actual Copilot Studio agent. But before I do that, I'm going to show you the steps to get there. So when you actually log into your Copilot instance and you come here, you first want to pull up, you want to go into all your apps and look for the Power App feature right here, and then click that open. And then this is going to open up your Power App, and you're just going to click the Power Platform right at the bottom, and then boom, you're going to click the Copilot Studio, and then you're going to be able to get into Copilot Studio. The other way to get to this is to also just type in copilotstudio.microsoft.com, and then you'll get here. All right, so now that we're actually in your agent, I wanted to propose this to you. If you're running a business and you know the business biggest headache in HR and IT is employee onboarding, it's a massive data entry, endless forms, and people forgetting to request their laptop. Now, what if I told you you can eliminate all this paperwork and automate the entire process using a simple chat window in Copilot Studio, which is right here. Today, we're going to see a full real-world demo of Employee Onboarding Assistant that collects data, updates your IT records, and manages device requests, all with this click of a button. Let's dive into the future of HR. Now, first, let's see the employee experience, right? The assistant is accessing right here in the chat section under the test your agent, which is right here. So this assistant could go ahead and access and start the process, right? Now, when opening the agent, a custom welcome message and adaptive card with a Let's Begin button appears, which is right here. The onboarding process starts instantly by collecting your personal data through this form. Now, here's the magic behind the scenes. When the employee hits the Let's Begin button right here, a Power Automate flow is instantly triggered. And I'm going to show you that I already did it here. So if you click the Let's Begin button, this adaptive card, and then this form is going to populate, right? Now, that flow reaches into the Dataverse, which is the back end where your company records are stored. And it fetches your employee existing records and automatically updates it with the new detail. This eliminates all the manual data entry. The agent then moves seamlessly to the next step, collecting their bank data. So let's click here. So I'll click submit, and then I'll say proceed to the next step, collecting the bank data details. And then this is the employee bank details that you're going to put in, like here, and then done. And then you're going to click that button, submit the bank details, and then you'll get this. Bank details have been submitted successfully, right? So it collects their bank details and triggers a similar flow to update their records again. Now, on the left-hand side is all the technical automation of everything that's actually happening, grabbing that data and updating them. So you can just kind of see it over here to the left, right? Now, the agent then moves seamlessly to the next step, right? Collecting the bank data and triggers a similar flow to update their records again. Okay. Now, once the core profile is done, the employee types main menu, which you can see right here, I typed, and then the agent generates a new topic that displays dynamic options like training courses and request devices, and also another option, which is leave policies. Now, let's click the training courses, and if I click that, this is what actually comes up, all of these items right here. And basically, a Power Automate flow is instantly triggered. This flow doesn't just display text, it retrieves the live list of available courses from the Dataverse. Now, it loops through them and sends that list back to the employee. This guarantees the training list is always up to date, right? Now, for the big one, the device request, right? So if I go back and I type in main menu and then I click the device request, the flow first checks their records to see if they already been assigned a device. If not, a flow automatically sends an email notification to the IT team, right? So it does that. You can see here, the device has been successfully initiated. Our IT team will review your request and approve it based on available eligibility. And then I'll click OK, right? So now that I click OK, your request has been received by the IT team and you will receive an email once your device has been assigned. So the email includes the employee details and, crucially, a button that redirects IT straight to the device view in Dynamics 365. So that's happening on the back end. So the IT team manually assigns the appropriate device. Once the device is assigned in Dynamics, a final flow triggers, sends a notification back to the employee confirming the details, which is this right here, and the device name, the RAM, processor, all of it. Right? I'm just showing a simple flow of you click OK, and it sends an update back, and then you're good to go. And then you'll also get an email. Now, I hope this was helpful, that this is the actual flow on the back end. It just shows you everything that was actually done. And if I get rid of this, you can see the flow in its entirety. So the conditions, how this AI agent is, solving this problem, updating the data, and just notifying the IT support team. Now, the onboarding assistant transforms a messy paperwork process into a seamless, integrated conversation inside of your Microsoft Copilot infrastructure. And if I click test back, it's going to bring it back. I can also take this agent and then go to channels and then display it. So it's going to be a web browser where this chat box will show up in the web browser and you can run it there. But I just wanted to show you how it works internally, the nuts and bolts of the actual agent, right? So this eliminates manual data entry, guarantees data integrity in the Dataverse, and automates your IT asset management. Now it's your turn. I want you to look at your HR and IT departments and think about the single biggest manual data entry task you can convert into a Teams or a Microsoft Copilot adaptive card today. Tell me what part of the onboarding process, the personal data collected, or the device requests that we covered would save your HR team the most time. Now, let me know in the comments below if you found this integration amazing. Please give it a like and be sure to subscribe for more deep dive automation guides. Thanks for watching. See you in the next.